What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the FRC TV, man. Hey, if you guys are back to this channel, if you guys came back to my page, I thank you. If you made a like, a comment, if you subscribed, I appreciate you, man. And I'm already going to consider you as family. And as family, you guys, a family that prays together stays together. So let's start this video off with a little prayer to the man upstairs, to the Father in heaven. Y'all know how I do it, man. Give me 1 second. Once again, Father, I just want to thank you for your love and your mercy, for shining, Father, your light down on me, down on the lives of your people, Father. I thank you for the time and the seasons that we are in today. And I thank you, Father, for the elevation of your people, man. I thank you, Father, for the wealth transfer. I thank you, Father, for bringing us out of that 400 years of spiritual bondage, that we may see the light, and that we may know who we are as your chosen ones, Father. Thank you. Thank you, Father, for blessing me with the heart and the mind that I have, Father. Thank you, Father, for blessing me with the mindset that I have, Father, and the integrity that I have. And thank you, Father, for blessing me with multiple of gifts that I can always pull from, Father, whenever I'm in time of need. I thank you, Father, for never leaving my side, for being my guider and my protector, and the one who orders my footsteps. Father, may your will be done in my life today and in the lives of the people who are watching this video. May we grow, prosper. May you keep evil and temptation away from us. And if they do get close, Father, may we have the power and strength of 1,000 soldiers, Father, to withstand whatever the enemy has for us. You are amazing. You are a good Father. And I love you. Let me usher up, amen. Cool. Now, into the video. So, as you can see in the title of the video, this video is about a little trip to Paris. My fiance, my girlfriend, my lady, future wife, she was invited to an art show in Paris. So she has a very famous photo floating around the earth, and she is getting recognized for the photo. And they have people in France invited her to come and just basically invited her to come, man. It's gonna be like some big old like ceremony. She's gonna be getting interviewed and things like that of nature. So we're supposedly going to France, but there is an issue, and it is my issue. And the bad thing about my issue is that my issue can be her issue because she doesn't want to go without me, but I want her to go. So, and I feel like it'll be a nice video. So another issue is if I don't make it to France, then I won't post this video, because what's the point? It's a trip that has failed, right? But if I am able to go to France, this video will be over a course of about 2 weeks. So it'll be a lot of footage put into one, and you'll see everything, right? I'm about a week away from our flight trip. We done already booked the flights. But here's the issue. The issue is that I have a felony, right? There's nothing wrong with having a felony. You can still travel. I got arrested. And when I got arrested in the feds, you know, before I had to turn myself in during my pre-trial period. I had to turn my ID in, like I had to turn my passport in because I was a flight risk. So I turned it in, and when I got out of jail, prison, the feds or whatever, I was supposed to go back and pick up my passport, but I didn't. I forgot. And so they sent my passport back to the Department of State. Cool. It's not expired, it's nothing, everything is fine with it. Also, good things. I got time off of work that I need. The courts approved for me to go to France for the time that I asked. Our tickets bought. Everything is set in motion. The only issue is that I have to get my passport. And I already went to the passport agency to like get it quickly in like a day or one or 3 days. And the lady flat out was like, we can't issue you your passport for whatever reason. I don't know why, but the system is telling me to not give you a passport. Now, I have trauma dealing with the DMV agencies, passports, you name it. I have very bad trauma with it, man. I done been through the mud with people, man, insurance companies, all type of stuff. So it really, like, it threw me off, man. It knocked me off. But I kept searching, I kept digging, and I realized that I had to contact the Department of State and tell them, hey, man, you know, I need my passport, I'm going, whatever. So I looked online. Online said, hey, we need a letter from you. It has to be notarized. And also you have to get your PO to sign it and send it to us. So I did that last Friday. It is Monday, but it's also Memorial Day. So I won't probably hear from them till Tuesday. Hopefully. The issue is that my flight is on June. It's next week. It's on June the 4th. I have to get my passport, and I don't know if they're going to contact me before then. I don't know if they're still going to have to mail my passport out. I don't know if I can go to the passport agency to pick up my passport to get it in a day or two. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do. One thing I do know is that everything else is lined up. I just can't get my passport right now. and I have until the 3rd to make a decision because my girl had got insurance on the plane tickets, and insurance says we can extend the trip one time. So I have to know by at least June 3rd or June 2nd if I'm able to achieve my passport, so that we can at least not waste the money and extend the trip to another time. So that being said, if I'm able to go to France, I will continue to post. Or if you're seeing this video, that means obviously I was able to go. But if you don't see it, well then you will never know. Because I'm going to post other videos and you will never know what I'm going through in my life today. So, word of advice: don't go to jail. Don't go to prison. And if you do, don't do nothing federal. I mean, there's discrepancies in both sides. Jail, county jail and shit like that. You go to county jail, it's bad. It's worse than the feds as far as who you in jail with. You know, you can probably have to fight a lot more. You're gonna run into a lot more, harsher criminals. You feel me? Like, you're gonna come across gang members and it's, people that's doing real crimes, like, doing shit that'll hurt you bad. Jail is full of the boys. You know what I'm saying? So it's worse in that sense. But it don't necessarily screw your life up. Like, it don't put you in weird situations. It only puts you in weird situations if you keep getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if you get picked up by the feds. You know what I'm saying? But they don't really affect your outside life like that, unless you're really doing something. The bad part is actually being in there. The jails are a lot worse. The food is, I heard, was a lot worse. The people in there are a lot worse. The living situation is a lot worse. The respect level is a lot worse. The politics is the same, but it's a lot worse. A lot more harsher punishments. And I could be wrong because I haven't been to county. I've only been to the feds. But the feds, food is better. The people are, there's still gang members in there. There's still people in there that do some crazy things. But for the most part, man, Donald Trump is more than likely to go to the feds. You feel me? Because it has more to do with a higher caliber person. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that are in the feds are people that use their brains. You know what I'm saying? Like, masterminds. You find masterminds in the feds. You don't really find masterminds in the county jails. You feel me? Like, you find rich people in the county jails. I mean, in the feds, So it's not as bad. Don't get me wrong. You got some USPs that get down, and it's bad because you're still in prison, man. Even worse, actually, I'm not gonna lie. But the thing about the feds is that, man, it really screws you. Cause it's you don't wanna be on the feds' radar, bro. They have so much access and so much pull. They got so much influence and so much they can make anybody do anything they want to do. It's so many informants, bro. You know, bro, there's so many federal informants. A lot more than you would think. That's why I be saying, bro, real niggas are few. Cause there are lots of federal informants. And a lot of these informants, you know, they not just outright want to be informants, but some people, you know, they get out of jail, you know, or they might get released because they do become an informant, or, you know, some people fuck up again, they mess up again, and the feds is like, hey, you can either help us, or you're gonna have to go back in, you know. And sometimes people just like, man, well, again, man, like I have to become an informant, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going back in prison wasting my time, you know. Being informed, you can still be out doing your thing, you can still drink, and sometimes, you know what I mean, depending on what it is, you can still do a whole bunch of stuff if you're an informant. So it gives you the aspects of free life, but you technically on the job. But the feds, man, it has so many things that can mess your life up and make things go a lot slower for you. So that's what I'm dealing with. So if you see this video, man, then you know. If you don't, then you would never know. So what's the point of me even saying it? That's the video for my Paris trip, and I will see you in the next one. 2 up.